Do.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rev Sports today because we're doing sports shit. I got Josh with me. I got Tishka with me. How
Let's
you
go.
doing, boys?
Doing good.
Trying to get through the fact that we don't have football for a little bit, but you know what? We will
We
move
got it,
on.
baby.
Yep. Can't
We
wait
got
till next
another.
season.
We got another form of football
Yeah.
Oh,
for you.
where you actually use your foot for majority of the time?
Yes.
Weird concept.
Who would have thought of that? Well, we have the MLS season is coming upon us.
Oh yeah,
Woo!
And we got some kits revealed. So today,
kittens. We
Zero-
got kittens.
yes, kittens.
Kittens.
Aw,
Kittens wearing kids. Figure it out, MLS. Figure it out.
Zero sports knowledge will be used today.
Yep.
It's literally just what shit looks like.
Mhm.
We're gonna decide: is it pura caca, which means pure shit? Is it puro sexo, which means just pure sex, or is it mid? That's what we're gonna decide today. I am wearing my MLS kit from last year, Inter Miami. We're no longer sponsored by XBTO, but it is what it is. We got Tushka's new
my
football
new
kit.
my football kit, baby. My handball and sometimes football kit.
Sometimes kickball.
Yeah, and kickball. Yeah.
But we're going to start this off. We want to show some of the kit videos that the very hardworking people in the marketing departments of these teams have been working on. We're not going to show all of the teams because there's 30 teams. That would be way too long. But we're going to start with a little team that Josh seems to love so much. It's now his new team.
News to me. Let's go.
Because he rode so hard for them last year. Like, it has to be his team.
Yeah, the Miami Monsters.
Yes,
or
that's
the
That's from Space
Philadelphia
Jam.
Fuel. Philadelphia Fuels. Right.
Let's show that video for the New York Red Bulls.
All right. Oh, Red Bulls. Okay, gotcha.
Our
Team
legacy
Josh
sets the stage and celebrates the generations that have set the standard. Represents those who came before us, the ones who laid our foundation and began a rich soccer tradition, who paved the way for us to build our community, a community strengthened by those who have been here and fortified by those new to the block. To create our legacy that will inspire the next wave of rising stars, homegrowns, and national team captains. To spotlight the game that defines our culture, embedded into the threads of our neighborhoods, and in those who celebrate our beautiful game. Born and raised right here in our backyard, from the Meadowlands to Soccer Town, USA, the iron bound to the city. It's the passion that unites us all. This is why we are here. This is our legacy.
Legacy. Ooh.
Woo!
how you feeling, Josh? How you feeling about your team?
You know, I once never had a Red Bull, then I had a Red Bull, never liked Red Bull. And I really like that the Zubaz, bringing that Zubaz style back with the red and black. I've always liked the Red Bull logo as it is, and then I've always liked the fact that it's mostly just red, black, and white, which most of the teams that I cheer for are red, black, and white, sans like the Cowboys. So that's why but I really like that Zubaz type of up and down red and black stuff. So I'm looking forward to me actually paying attention to the Red Bulls this year and not realizing they were the worst team that they limped into the playoffs last year. So yeah, but no, so far as their kit is concerned, it's I like it a lot. So because it's got the colors.
I mean, at least they made the playoffs. Inter Miami with Messi did not.
Well, there's semantics with that. He
Yeah,
did
there-
real late in the season. It was pretty much already done.
Tushka, how you feeling about New York Red Bulls kit?
I mean, I thought I was looking at the Bengals, not the Red Bulls.
They're orange and black,
yeah.
but yes, I understand it has a tiger looking.
Yeah,
stripes.
well, cool. Thank you for interrupting with that absolute nonsense.
That's what I'm here for, man.
Good job, Andrew.
Sometimes I like to hear my own voice and be an asshole. That's good.
Yeah. But yeah, and anyways, it's red, blue, and yellow is the Red Bull colors. So that's why you actually do have red and some yellow and blue in it. But yeah, with the zigzag pattern, I mean, it looks all right. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Like I said, it looks like Bengals. That's kind of the vibe I got from it. Maybe just because they were so like close up on it.
Yeah.
I mean, because there really wasn't a whole lot of like established shots from wide.
Yeah.
They're very dramatic music. Hans
Yes.
Zimmer would be proud. I'm glad they got the movie trailer guy in a world to be able to
Right.
do the voice and everything.
Did it feel New York to you guys? Because it did not.
New York? Not really.
Not really.
No.
I mean, it didn't look homeless. It didn't.
I didn't see any
Dirty.
turtles. So it didn't feel very New York to me. It was more, and plus they were
Probably
kinda
because they play in New Jersey.
that makes more sense now because it kind of came across as like we're the scrappy underdogs that we were good once, but now we're really gonna take back what is ours. And I'm like, you're New York, like you're like the largest media conglomerate in the United States.
Yeah,
Like
you're the
you're not an
biggest, like,
underdog.
yeah,
Just
the
as
biggest
much
market
as-
in the world.
Just
Yeah.
as much as the Chiefs kept saying they were the underdog, maybe betting favorite underdogs, but they was the Chiefs. It's kind of the same thing. But whatever
it was
motivates you.
enough to stack some of those chips on the shoulder.
Yeah, it was enough. It was enough. But yeah, anytime you can, Michael Jordan, he was the underdog according to Michael Jordan, right? So if you watch those documentaries, he just looked in the mirror and said, "You suck," and then was enough motivation. So that's where it just kind of came across as like, yes, it's New York because I know as New York Red Bulls, I did like the Iron City, whatever it was called, the Iron Jungle. I did like that part, but I didn't realize like that's the soccer capital thing. I was like, I didn't know where that was coming from. So stacking chips.
There we go.
Based on Tushka's jersey that he's wearing, the other Kansas City Chiefs jersey that I usually wear is a part owner of the next video that we're going to see. They're bringing back an old look for Sporting Kansas City. Maybe they'll bring back their championships too, but let's show Sporting KC.
Yeah, hopefully this is the right one. Doesn't say.
Yes.
The diamonds are forever, baby. Yep, there we go. Oh, secret kit vault. I like that.
Yeah, that they put the Argyle in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
So far, this is better than the Red Bulls. I like it.
Yeah, well, Kansas City's been doing a pretty bang out job. A lot better than New York in a lot of things. For the beat to drop.
Is it time? It's time.
It is time.
Wonder how many takes that took for that one line.
Depends if it's actually employees of the organization or actors. Employees probably like 25 times. He does have an employee body, not an actor body. Hey.
Scottish Poppy right there.
Yeah,
Right.
it's
You
got
had to
his-
have him in it.
The kid looks like he's 12. That's the bowl cut I had when I was 12. I think that bowl cuts are coming back in style.
You gotta brush the kit. I don't know why that's such a thing.
Actually, I really do have to brush my kit. Get all that chip dust off.
Diamonds are forever.
Hell yeah.
How you feeling about your team, Tushka?
You know what? Like I'm excited for them to make a run. With them being the 8th seed, right, and kind of having to play into the tournament. and having a little bit of a run, upsetting the number one, and unfortunately we just couldn't get past, I think, the semi round. Yeah, I mean, I think it's good. I mean, energy around the city is freaking high right now, and I know that any other sporting team, definitely the Royals, kind of a little bit rebuilding, and they're actually going to be building a new stadium here soon. But yeah, for the Current, I know they want to show out. I know Sporting KC definitely wants to show out, and they haven't won since what, 2014, 2015, 13. Yeah, even further back. So now it's been 11 years. So I know that, yeah, they definitely want to get back in there. They want to show us a little bit of blue, a little more blue in the celebration parades, and yeah, and then and then stopping all the dumbasses being dumbasses with weapons. That's all I'm gonna say on that. That's a different.
How you feeling about the Argyle, Josh? The diamond.
I mean, I like the diamonds, and I like how they went with the diamonds are forever. So anytime you do a little James Bond reference, even though I don't think that was totally a James Bond thing, but that was the first time I ever heard that saying.
Drake song, yeah.
Well, diamonds are forever came before Drake. I think that was a '70s movie.
Right, but the way you phrased it was like you didn't know what song that was. But yeah,
no, I was never mind.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the first. I was actually hoping for Kanye West.
Did you like the spelling of R in Diamonds Are Forever?
Had that royal R, I think.
Or.
Yeah, or. Every time I see Kansas City doing well, I just say "suck it, Topeka," even though that's not in the same state. I just always like to say that just to throw people off.
Suck it, Trebek.
Suck it, Topeka.
That's awesome.
So yeah, because it's just, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, no. So far, I like the way they did the vault thing. It was kind of a slow build. Kind of drug a little bit long. But other than that, it did what it needed to do. And the kits, I really like the way the diamonds are in the kit. And I like Tushka was saying, as a person who's watched maybe 5 minutes of MLS soccer, and that's based on the replay stuff that you played on the shows that we've done. So I'm just adding those up.
The most soccer I've watched is probably
So therefore, I'm expecting KC to use that momentum that they did. Last
we watched 90 minutes of soccer in Nashville that we weren't on screen for.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
I'm saying MLS. That's why I said MLS.
Yeah.
What we watched in Nashville was not MLS.
No, but it wasn't an MLS stadium.
Yeah, but my statement still stands. I will not get lawyered. I will not get lawyered.
I'm not going against your statements. I'm going towards Tushka's statements.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Well, I'm going to lawyer up then. Daniel Haygood, I'm calling you.
Yeah, we're going to use the Chewbacca defense. We're going to win this thing.
Right.
Well, the next team we're talking about is my team, and because I make the rules, we're doing 2 videos because
okay.
We have a new sponsor. It's no longer this crypto XBTO. So I mean, this is what I have. I'm probably gonna buy this new kit sponsor kit. But let's watch our new kit sponsor. Greg just sold. He no longer is playing with Inter Miami. So far, the best music.
For the best team?
We will see. By Vegas odds, we are.
Most definitely.
It looks good. It's the same kit I'm wearing, just different sponsor.
Hey, there we go. So does it have kind of like that little bit of the watermark or kind of?
Yeah. So if you see me in person, it has the watermark on my kit
Bring it with
that you can't really see on screen here.
Yeah, but in the video, it looked good though.
Yeah. And
that's all I
we're
got.
going to show on Twitter. This one, I don't know why they didn't put it on YouTube. It's going to be in Tushka's least favorite format, vertical.
It already sucks.
And it's going to be the only video that's in Spanish. So you got some subtitles to read.
Good.
But this is our kit reveal for this
First
year.
2 seasons of Narcos is trained.
Con la camiseta rosa empezó el sueño
Yeah, right.
y la hinchada más linda. Con esta debutaron los de la academia, lo vestimos al mejor del universo y a los niños de todos lados.
Universe, okay.
Se puso de moda, se agotó varias veces. Con esta camiseta levantamos la primera copa e hicimos soñar al mundo. Ahora imagínate lo que vamos a lograr con esta.
My only note on that is they couldn't get a kit that didn't have the little like cotton coming out on the side next to the Royal Caribbean sign. That was the first thing I noticed when I watched that video. But what do you guys think of that nice clean pink kit?
Yeah, is it faded salmon? That's my question. But yeah, no, it looks good. I mean, more so, kind of as that commercial, the promo kind of said, they've had past success with it. They've raised cups with that, kit and everything in that nature. And so with Messi, you definitely want to bring back that energy. You want to bring back that, that callback. And then if it's 2-3 times in a row that you have that kit, you win, then people start getting on that bandwagon and something people can rally behind even. So it's almost like a rally kit. Yeah.
And you could be like my niece and go, I see pink. Yeah. Josh, your thoughts?
You pay Messi $250 million and he can't show up for 4 seconds of a video? Come on, man. Like, what the hell? Not that the other guys don't need their, love and support and their shine, but you pay that guy that much money, all you could do is just show up and smile in a kit. Come on, man.
Come on. You better be there for some more promo work.
What else are you doing? Going around Miami and no one recognizing you? That you could do that. That's fine. Because that's happened before. So, but other than that, I still want that. If it happens, I want the Miami Dolphin color. Just one game. Just put out. You would sell that thing like hotcakes.
Well, yeah, the leak is so not many teams get third kits. The teams in the MLS that get a third kit are because they sold enough of their home and away kits.
Right.
And last year, New York Red Bulls was one of those that got a third kit. Atlanta United was another who got a third kit. We have obviously sold enough kits, mostly Messi kits. So we are getting a third kit this year. It has not been revealed yet, but the rumors are it's the Miami Dolphins colors. We're getting a Miami Dolphins Inter Miami kit, and I 1,000% will be buying that kit. And anytime we do football stuff, I will be wearing that kit. And I'm sure Josh will probably buy it too.
It's such a like whoever leaked it. And if they were saying, "Oh, that's fake," I was like, "It looked pretty badass."
AI generated.
Yeah, it looked pretty badass to me. So we'll see.
And it's like fan created.
Yeah.
Sometimes that gets picked up.
Exactly.
Fan created videos. I mean, all of a sudden in Star Wars, other groups are like, you know what, you're really good at that. Come join our team. So
we saw that with the Spider-Verse movies, the Lego portion.
14-year-old kid, right?
Yeah. 14-year-old kid, all by himself, dude. Yeah, killed it.
But another kid, we'll determine whether they killed it or not. But what they did kill it in is dunking on the British, which is our favorite thing to do on this channel. So the only reason that we're showing this video, because none of us really care about the New England Revolution. However, this kit is called the Boston Tea Party kit, and you gotta love it.
Yeah, definitely a dope name. I'm excited for this one. And apologies to the KC one. I think the video volume was down a little bit, so it wasn't as important.
Hey boys, you want to stand in some water?
You want to, I don't know, step into the light instead of be blind? Yeah. There we go. Turn the lights on. feel like I'm watching a Requiem
It's
for a Dream.
magic in a box.
Yeah.
I was thinking more Requiem for a Dream. I'll try for you to do it again. Oh, that's cool.
I don't know why, but that made me laugh.
Yeah, it was the hold. It's like because the effect looked cool, but it took a little bit longer.
His eyes are just weird. He was like, "Okay, I got the ball."
Hold it here. Don't move.
I wonder what the direction is. Just like intimately touch your body while wearing this.
It should have ended with "Rock Flag and Eagle."
Rock flag and eagle. No, that's Philadelphia. Yeah.
Josh, how you feeling about this Boston Tea Party kit?
Fuck your tea. No. No, it looked cool with the red, white, and blue. You know, when it slaps, it slaps, and I'll say it does. Now that one guy holding the ball, and just soccer players, they only have like 3 moves. That's when it involves like being in front of a camera that's not on the soccer field or the pitch, as one would say. And so far, it's all this.
Yep.
And I'm waiting for some. Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of this. A lot of that, and then the Captain
Oh shit!
Morgan.
I got something on it.
Right, and then the Captain Morgan on the ball. He should have just looked like that. So yeah, no gang signs yet.
No.
But yeah. Anyway, but yeah, but I understand why, because after seeing the one player like hold the ball like the most awkwardly I've ever seen, looking at the camera,
Yeah.
I was like, and
Also
like
the smoke effect.
the smoke effect like ruined it because he's like,
Yeah. Well, honestly, what they should have done was sped that up.
yeah.
Like, all right, like just a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I blame the production of like you shouldn't have held on him that quickly.
Sped up and then slow mo.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So you get that movement and then tension release. But yeah.
But as far as the kits go, they're fine.
One person that I do want to clown on who was in the video, Noah Buck. He born and raised in the US of A, is an American, but has an English father. So is currently playing for the England U19s. Will probably never play for the England national team. He hasn't talked shit, but he's adjacent to talking shit about the US team. Because he's feeling all high and mighty, being a little English there. You play for the New England Revolution.
Yeah.
And you're wearing a Boston Tea Party kit.
Yeah. Know your demographic, right? Read your room that you signed up for. Yeah.
Every day you walk into practice reminded that your country lost.
It's like an absolute punishment. Like, we won't do anything to you, but your next generation will have to wear shirts of the Boston Tea Party.
And they're gonna be paid handsomely.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Pirates was the closest thing to Boston's at that time.
Boston.
Yeah.
And I've never been to Boston in the fall.
Right. Yeah. True.
A person that's close to my heart, not to you two's, is part of Scuffed podcast. Watke, he has a Substack. We'll put the Substack link down below if you guys want to follow. He does some hilarious stuff, but he explains this kit a little better than we can.
All right, here we go.
The New England Revolution released their highly anticipated Boston Tea Party kit. The team put out some explanations of what the design elements symbolize. I was a little bit underwhelmed, and some of the things I just disagree with. They say these dots are ripples of barrels being dropped in the harbor. I don't see how they've rippled the fabric, but I don't see how this ripples from barrels. I don't agree with that. So I've come up with, I think, a better explanation for what everything in the jersey means, and this is based on nearly an hour of Wikipedia research, and so a little more focused.
Nearly an hour.
I think it's better. The red shoulders represent the stubborn tax policy of Lord North. He insisted on keeping the tea tax even after the Townshend Act was repealed, and he put his policy above public opinion, which is represented by the blue body of the shirt. Within the blue body of the shirt, there are hard-to-see blue dots. These represent the East India Company's attempt to hide the unpopular tax by having the duty paid quietly back in London. This fooled no one. The tax was there just as the dots are there in the jersey. The vertical stripes represent interest groups opposed to the tax. We have the American Whigs, smugglers of untaxed Dutch tea, legal importers who did not get the same rebate the East India Company got, so they couldn't compete on price, enemies of Governor Thomas Hutchinson, and then the little stripe kind of hidden on the side is miscellaneous tradesmen caught up in the fervor of it all. And then the
Miscellaneous,
dots that make up the line,
miscellaneous tradesmen.
which I think they
that does look pretty cool,
wrong.
though.
I think the better explanation is the white dots represent Boston Tea Partiers' enthusiasm for the principles of English republicanism, and the red dots that the extension of these principles led logically but painfully to a bloody break from English institutions. The dual lines, I don't see them as barrel ripples, the dots. And so that's the kind of the idea. Basically, just an opinion, but it is again backed by. I read the Wikipedia page twice.
The arrows like kind of like crossing, just with the.
How do you feel about that explanation of the Boston Tea Party kit?
We weren't gonna go political, guys. He made it this way. Okay, they made the kit this way. All right, something that happened way back in 1774, 5, whatever it was. It was before 1776. Just so you all know. If you want to know, go to the Wikipedia page, study for like 45 minutes. The way he did.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna read some of the comments on that video.
Okay.
I wasn't sure at first, but if you read it twice, then good for me. I wonder if the designers even read the Wikipedia page twice. Did you find any keys to treasure maps on the back of the Wikipedia page?
He had to use Ben Franklin's glasses.
Yeah. So good. Good job, Internet. Y'all did well.
At no point. What the fuck did Sam Adams have to do with this kit? That's what I want to know. John Adams was never talked about in this kit. Okay. I watched half of that miniseries with Paul Giamatti. I know Sam Adams had a lot to do with it. Okay.
Someone who could probably play a funny version of Sam Adams is Will Ferrell. And he's part owner of LAFC, and this might be my favorite kid video. So I can't wait for you guys to watch this one.
LA. I like LA a lot because I live here. Of course I'm going to do anything for LA. Are you ready to protect the delicate shins of our players? Oh my gosh. Look at that sweet baby.
As a person that gets shin splints all the time.
CIA operative. Okay, remember that.
Miami Goat equals CIA operative.
Check. Oh, hey, Urban. I'm just folding the shin guards, you know.
Really good transition.
Another subpoena? It's the second time this week. By the mustache of Ryan Hollingshead. This is today? Black, the grit of the city. Battlehard. Gold with the nuggets panned from the San Fernando Valley, circa 1849. Featherweight. Tatao. Machine washable. 3252. Vamos! And of course, some for my best friends in the entire world. This will make Mia Hamm's eyes pop like a dream. And for sure, no more will wear this one bed. Magic's been after my autograph for years.
No way.
This is our best yet. And that leaves only one left for me. LA is black and gold. Vamos! We're gonna do it for LA. City of Angels.
Oh yeah.
The machine washable.
Yeah, machine washable.
Machine washable. No, I know. The first time we watched it, what was it? The 50-20? I thought that was like a polyester mix or something. So I thought it was continuing it, but yeah, so it's actually
the 3252. Yeah, that's the name of the supporters group for LAFC.
Yeah. So shout out to them, and also 3252. That's terrible math. Missing some percentages of polyester. That's all I'm gonna say.
Mm-hmm.
They really like to.
That kit is beautiful.
Mhm.
I love a black kit, obviously. Um, and I, I was continuing. And just black and gold. So classy, so beautiful. I love it. Thoughts?
You should have been doing this whole time, and I apologize.
What?
Bad producing. Should have been bringing them up, like whenever. There we go.
So
That way we can see it. So I'm trying to pull from my
shoulder.
high
Oh,
memory
he
right
said
now.
that too. He's like shoulder to shoulder.
Shoulder to shoulder.
My only question is, who the hell is BMO?
The Bank of Montreal.
Okay, so
Canadians.
we just went rewind here. We just went from dunking on the British to a company that's the head sponsor for an LA team that is owned
Mhm.
by the British. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I mean,
It's a conglomerate type of thing.
they're a Commonwealth country.
Right. They're associated. I will put it that way.
Yeah. Toronto, which is also
French.
a team in the MLS, they have BMO as their kit sponsor as well. Their stadium is BMO Field. One of them is BMO Field. One of them's like BMO Arena or something like that. Because LAFC's changed their name to also BMO. So we have two BMOs. And it's LA and Toronto.
Gotcha. And then I guess
BMO Field. Yeah,
I guess,
Toronto.
And I guess Mike, Magic and Nomar and Mia are all also sole owners, or they just had them involved?
I think they just had them involved.
Okay. Well, Nomar played at Boston. He's like more known for playing at Boston than he is LA soccer. So that's why I just threw it out there. So they might be. I mean, obviously Mia's obviously involved, but and Magic is invest in like every big sports team out there that he can, because he owns part of it. He's part of that conglomerate that owns the Dodgers, and he's part of the conglomerate that just bought the Commanders, R Words, whatever their new, because I think they're going to change their name again. So it wouldn't surprise me if he's one
They
of the.
should have just stayed football team.
Really, you're the Washington Commies if you think about it. That just doesn't go off the tongue very well. So, but yeah. So I'm thinking they probably have some type of association with the team.
Yeah, they are. They're part owners.
Okay.
Yeah, Magic, Mia Hamm, and then I'm guessing her husband, Nomar Garcia-Parra.
Gotcha. Nomar.
Fucking
Nomar.
Yeah,
we went from a Boston team to Nomar, which is basically one of Boston Red Sox legends. So.
And
batter up.
For batter up, right? For the next video, we had Will Ferrell, and we actually got to see Will Ferrell, and Will Ferrell being Will Ferrell. This is another part owner, a famous person. We don't get to see him, but we get to hear his voice. And we get to learn a little stuff about music from the city of Austin, Texas. This is Austin FC, Matthew McConaughey.
Right.
Let's play.
Okay. All right.
The Armadillo Kid.
We go learn that, baby.
Can you feel it? The rhythm of Austin. No, that's no expression or turn of phrase. Rhythm is the cornerstone of this city.
In the year 1949, and here we go one more time.
Born from the ballads of side street stages, where nobodies became somebodies. And those somebodies captured the soul of this place like few people can.
Ladies and gentlemen, asleep at the wheel. Of course, we couldn't have started that rhythm anywhere else but the Dillo.
It's Big Dillo.
Now, the Armadillo was Austin. Somebody's? Nobody's? No, really. It was everybody. Where hippies and cowboys all strummed the same tune. This place was like a church, and nobody was unwelcome.
Is the Armadillo a special place to play?
Well, hell yeah. It was 10 years of swing, blues, country, fiddle, and everything else up on one stage. And then, just like that, it was gone. But the spirit of the Dillo lives on.
We're gonna hold documentary.
Right?
Austin ain't about one place. Never was. One bar, one street, nothing like that. This city's about us. The magic of all these different faces coming together. The drumbeat that found its rhythm in the Armadillo. The same drumbeat that still carries our people forward. That's the soul of Austin. As long as we stay true to that, the spirit of the Dillo will live on in the drumbeat.
Dillo. Cool.
The Armadillo Kid.
Armadillo.
I'm gonna throw to Tishka first because he is a musician, a drummer in a band, which he can shout out. How are you feeling about this like music presentation about Austin FC?
Dude, and that's pretty dope 2 minute and 39-second documentary.
Right.
I love how it's country based, country reference, artists and everything, but they chose to do like a very cinematic hip hop beat at the end.
Yeah.
So I don't know, kind of hitting on all cylinders or kind of crossing all kind of gaps. But so the kit itself, not as great as the promo.
Nope.
I mean, I know we haven't been grading it at all, but mid at best. That's what I thought.
Pretty
now,
much.
but I don't want to hate on them.
I mean, it has a good like texture in the white creamy color in the middle. It looks like, but yeah, it's pretty mid. But the video is puro sexo.
Yeah, puro sexo for sure.
Josh.
Okay, so I'll get to the kit in a minute. I like her like Matthew McConaughey's doing this, and he was like, "All right, here's the kits," and that was it. That was all we got from Matthew McConaughey. And then we talked about the Dillo, and the Dillo. No offense to what I was just hearing, but all I could think of was that scene from the Blues Brothers where they go to the country bar, and they were like, "What kind of music we play here?" "Oh, we got both kinds, country and western," and that's exactly what he said in the goddamn video. It was like where hippies and country people can come, and we can play. That's two types of music. That's it. But I get that. Okay. But that was a really cool documentary. You got the sense of the spirit of what the city is and how everyone can, even though it's just hippies and country people at the Dillo, but you get the point of like everyone can come together to behind something. Really cool message there. And the transition to showing the fans, and I don't know what their fans are called. But them showing like them playing music and stuff in the stands and all arm in arm, that was a really cool transition. For the kits, you don't have to summon the mint Girl Scout cookies as kits. Okay, this is what the box looks like.
I do like mint though. That's a good color.
No, I mean it's fine. But and then also too, I'm like, I thought this was Austin, Texas, not the Irish national team. It's just, I'm sorry. It's just very minty. I got so much mint in this.
I'm glad you said team and not IRA.
Yeah. But at least they kept it with getting sponsored by Yeti, which is a very, boats and hose and.
The Lonely Islands.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm on a boat. Yeah. Yeti. And I mean, it's very country based product.
Is it Yeti or Stanley? Which one's better? Right.
I'm going to say Yeti just because it doesn't just sell to basic white chicks in Target that line up for it. Like a Yeti is a brand that they make coolers and everything like that, not just the cup, like Stanley does. And there's cheaper versions of Stanley. Stanley just, it's kind of like Apple. It's like there's other products that do what Apple does, but you spank an Apple, plaster an Apple logo on it, and then people want to buy it. So it's just good marketing there. So. But yeah, so far these kits are probably the worst that I've seen because they're just kind of plain, and but shout out to the Dillo.
Shout out to the Dillo.
Dillo.
One thing I do appreciate is you do get a feel for the city of Austin in this one, where you don't get a feel for the city of New York in the Red
No.
Bulls one. So when you do get a feel for the city in these kit reveal videos, it's like,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Yeah, this
As
is-
far as getting the feel for the city, this one's number one. As far as the
Mhm.
kits, probably in last right now. As far as just the design.
Now we
I'll
got
let it play.
several teams that are turning 50 this year.
Hmm.
They're older than the MLS themselves. They're the oldest teams in the MLS. That's the Seattle Sounders, the Vancouver Whitecaps, and San Jose Earthquakes. And we're gonna show them off because we want to be like honor the history of these three teams because they old now. They 50. So we're starting off with Seattle Sounders.
Yep, okay. I was going to make sure it's the right video. Turquoise
And that's their new logo too.
Oh, did they not have that last year?
Nope.
Yeah, looks similar.
It's their 50-year anniversary logo.
1974. Dollar was strong back then.
So I like the music. I don't know
Definitely.
how I feel about the kit though, but what are your guys' thoughts?
The music's definitely number one so far as music use. I liked it a lot. That's just that's more my jam type of music. But as far as a video and production and kit, it's probably the most like just stand here, hold a ball, and look cool. Which
Yeah.
But the kit, like kind of what Tushka was saying, was like, I know this is new, but what's new about it? Like it just seems like the same type of uniform they've had every single time except for the 1974 patch. I don't think 1974 has been on that logo before, is it?
Let's so if you go to here, this is oh, stop sharing. I know how to do things.
Yeah.
This is what it looked like beforehand.
Okay, so I thought that this was a new patch.
Yeah.
To highlight that. So, cool. All right. So I'm not totally oblivious. Yeah. So
it still has the Space Needle.
Yeah, you got to have the Space Needle. That's kind of the thing. But yeah, I thought these were. There wasn't anything that really popped to me about them because I mean it's the same. You got to keep the same green that they've had ever since. But I did like
green and blue.
Yep, green and blue. And the video, like I said, I like the song, but the video was very. At least like the Philly team or the New England team. I mean, yes, we kind of there was some production stuff that they could have worked on, but at least they made an effort. This one's just like, let's just reveal this thing. Come on.
Yeah, that's all.
We spent all our money on the rights for the song.
Anniversary too.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This one just looks lazy as shit.
Yeah.
Promo wise. Hey, everybody come in here for like 10 minutes. Right. Just shoot you, just grabbing random jackets, throwing it over the deal, and fuck it, we'll call it good, man. Let's get back to Starbucks, man.
Yeah, I'm guessing they just use like jackets from the 70s.
Huh? Yeah. I mean, good song.
Yeah.
Yes.
But to me, it didn't match the vibe. I mean, that color palette does not scream, classic Motown to me.
Right.
No.
But yeah. I mean, yeah, that's good. It is what it is. That's all I got. I just thought the promo was lazy. And I mean, the kit's all right.
Yeah, the kit's all right. With me, it's like the color scheme, but that's like their colors. So you can't get mad at them for using the colors of their team.
Yeah.
But the color scheme together, just like the blue and the green, it's like, okay, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I don't know how to feel.
Yeah. I just that was the most that I'm with Tushka. The very lazy.
Yeah. Well, and the color scheme probably at a certain distance really messes with your eyes too.
Probably.
So it could do that in a cool way where it almost gives like a visual effect, like 3D glasses kind of would, or those books. But I have a feeling it would just, I don't know, just be mushy.
And then seeing them in like an overhead shot on the field, on the pitch, you're just like, where are they? So.
And I believe the shorts are the baby blue color, so it's not even like green shorts with that.
Right. Yeah. And good colors, maybe like in a more like solid block, or larger amount kind of compared. But yeah, with it going back and forth, it's like a little bit cross-eyed.
And now we're gonna go to the Vancouver Whitecaps, which they also have a new logo, a new badge, and I like it. I like the new badge. It's very Canada.
Is the badge a logo or a badge?
Yeah,
It's
this. Yeah.
Okay. No matter what, it's always gonna be logo. Hell yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Learning something every day, folks. Here we go. More old ass shit teams.
You are the number one fans, and we are the number one team. Here's the final whistle.
I'm glad we won that game, in more ways than one.
The Vancouver Whitecaps are the 2008 USL First Division champions.
Call me gold member because I like gold.
I love gold.
This is where you can have a simple kit, and it look really good because of the colors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Like-
I got a complex clit myself.
Yeah, kit.
Oh my bad. Yeah, kit. But yeah,
And
like I
the
said,
colors,
I mean,
the color is clean.
yeah. Well, and like the super dark blue,
Yeah.
I mean, just always goes with gold. So that's where with LA it was gold and black, but then they had that blue accent. It's like, all right, it pops, fucking pops. But
Is it neat, or do they have the same font as LA's on as far as their names on the back?
Oh, right, maybe.
Everyone has the same font.
Okay, I was wondering, I'm like, is my eyes playing tricks on me, or is like I knew that because this one has gold lettering, so that's why I made the connection. But if everyone has the same font, is that like something that Adidas is like, no, you must have all the same font? Is that MLS? Like, why does
Maybe just for readability.
maybe?
So
Maybe it'd be different than
officiating and the crews can actually just get adjusted to one brand and one font instead of like, because some fonts maybe just aren't more as legible as others are. But yeah.
The better 50-year anniversary video.
Other than the other one?
A little bit better, just because it seemed like they had like other, production to it. Barely. They went to multi screens and they put a thing at the end that says the 50. So at least they had that. And they had like
maybe had like 4 people.
Yeah.
A lot of close dramatic shots. Yeah.
They had the audio of like them, like the games.
Yeah.
You're not seeing
the
them, but
intro.
you're hearing.
Yep.
So like that adds a little bit more production value than Seattle Sounders.
Yeah, it doesn't feel lazy. It's good, not great. Song choice, I mean, in the pacing kind of matched better for sure. Even though it was probably like some copyright free beat. So, I mean, I would have liked a a little more noticeable song or something.
Jimmy, get in here and beatbox. Why? It's not in our budget. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I like the kits though. Like I said, I mean, yeah, sometimes simple really works.
And for the last 50-year anniversary, it's the San Jose Earthquakes.
Yeah.
And they also, I don't know if that's their old logo that they brought back or if that's the new logo. I think it's the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is their old logo.
Hey, look, the Q makes a fault line. Ha 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 ha. Science.
Yep. Science, bitch. Yeah, no, I honestly, whenever I clicked on the link, I thought I had the wrong address. I was like, is that the right one? Like, what the fuck?
Action-packed goal scoring. It's non-stop action. Could it be the NCAA championship, the Niners at the Super Bowl, maybe the NBA title game? Something has got to be good to get sellout crowds this worked up.
For years, public schools in this country have emphasized sports like baseball, football, basketball, and track. Now there's a fifth one, soccer.
Soccer is not only here to stay,
but will be perhaps the ultimate, the biggest big league of all.
Hold on, let me go get some Molly.
Push to the right side, Dangerfield.
Hey, bringing back an old player, like a little.
Right? Yeah. She's showing a lot more of the history.
I mean, the kid is mid, but.
We've been training 2 months now, and we want to, make it count. So we made it count. I'm sure. Congratulations. Thank you very much indeed, Tom.
Good job, Tom.
What, Tom? Paul?
So out of the 3, this is the best of the 50-year anniversary videos.
By far. I mean, I even like if you run it back where they did like the history of like then and now of the 2 players sitting in the stands from 50. I guess it was one of the players from 50 years ago, and then now back in the 70s. That was a really cool touch. Like you said, the song choice and the way they cut it definitely matched very well with it. So it was very, very good with the showing the history along with the new kits and where they came. It's where you came from type of feel, and especially with the Quakes, which the logo is cool, but it's also a little dated.
But it's got an apple. They're gonna buy it. People will buy it.
Yeah, there you go. People returning their Apple goggles right now.
What makes me sad is some of the videos that have like the best video quality in them have the most mid-ass kits. Like this kit is mid, and
yeah.
Even to those the sponsor, it's too big.
Intermediate cloud communications. Again, what do you do?
I mean,
this sounds like a front, dude.
Letters. I mean,
what's I forget what show I watched, but it was like sounds like a company that's a front for something. Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah. Intermediate cloud communications. What do you do? Cloud communicating? Yeah. I mean, the kit's mid, but it is a throwback.
Yeah.
And it's like that red orange. It's kind of dope. Can't really see what's on the actual sides.
Yeah, there's something there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like soccer balls or what. I'll try to find maybe a better shot. But yeah, definitely better video. Showing the history of it. Hey, we got 50 years of history. Great. Don't show me 30 minutes of one room.
Right.
Don't show me, whatever the time frame for. But like, really, both of them were the same. Just one had more dramatic shots and angles and wasn't like one fixed camera. But yeah, dude, like show the old school footage. We had the old school audio in the second one, but yeah, this one, dude, yeah. Fucking tell me a story. These should have been the documentaries.
Yeah.
I mean, this one was dope, but this one should have been one. Yeah.
Shout out to the Dillo.
The Dillo documentary, bro. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, mid.
Man.
That's such a weird connection too. It's like, you knew about the armadillo? How? Your soccer team?
Stalker, duh.
Well, we're now just gonna go through all 30 teams real quick here. Starting off with Atlanta United. On the left is the kits that they already have because everyone has a home and away. So when you see them on your Apple TV Plus, they might be in one kit or the other, but the bigger one is obviously the new kit. So thoughts on Atlanta, Josh?
What a difference. Jesus.
Right?
I mean, wow. They swung for the whatever that eagle is. They swung for the fences with this one. That's all I have to say because I'm very indifferent about it. It's like sometimes less is more than sometimes might as well throw it out there and see what happens. So this is an okay kit. I like the old one. I'm a red black white guy. I like that.
And remember, you gotta say, is it puro sexo, pura caca, or mid? So you're going with mid?
Mid. I'm going with mid on this.
Tishka?
Yeah. I mean, agreeing, going mid. Yeah. At first, I was wondering why what was wrong with green and purple and pink as well, because it's like, all right, I mean, we're just gonna pick any random fucking colors now.
Right.
Maybe they're just really big fans of Steph Curry. I don't know.
In
'cause that's
Atlanta?
the vibe I get. Huh? I
In
mean, look at the
Atlanta?
colors. It's a comment on the colors, bud.
I
Yeah.
know.
But anyways, yeah, the eagle. I mean, maybe if it was a little bit lighter and more like subtle, it can maybe work a bit. But yeah, I mean, it's all right. I mean, I like the color combo, but again, I'm confused why they just went that vastly different.
Yeah. Because if it was the same colors, I'd be like, okay, they gave, I probably would have liked it a little bit more. But the fact that they just went totally opposite of whatever they were doing before is what threw me off.
Yeah, I would agree that it is mid. Now we go to the Dillo.
Hello.
I think their last year's is pura caca, and I think this year is mid. Tushka, thoughts?
Because I haven't really seen that many kits like sorry, I'm looking at the left one. Yeah, compared to it, it's definitely mid. I do like mint. I do like the color, but I mean, it's not your 50th anniversary, so you don't have to look that old school. I mean, you can come up with a little bit of something texture wise. I guess I'm a big texture person with these kits. I don't know, because I like the other one because some of the randomness of it. It almost reminds me of like military, like ACU kind of deal. I mean, it's not as many squares and pixelated, but yeah, just kind of almost like it's trying to throw off a radar with it. But yeah, mid.
Josh?
The former one looked like a geometry lesson that I failed. And the one now is better because it's just like the less is more works most of the time. And like the one, like they were just like, what do you think, Bob? He did like a line and just like, oh, rectangles. And that's where they ended up with that. I just don't really care for that color green. It's just not my thing. So that's why I kind of got on about being mint and, looks like an Irish team's kit, which is fine, but it's just not my deal. It's not for me.
Last year's kit, they were trying too much to be Barcelona. Those who know. Now we go to CF Montreal. Mid for me. Josh.
It's fine. I really don't know how to. They just like they again. I guess this year's is like less is more. Is kind of what every team is going for compared to.
They also are BMO.
Yeah, everything's. Geez, they're gonna own the whole world. But yeah, I don't mind that blue line. I really don't. I like that little blue line down it. So I do appreciate that. I like the black around the the sleeve. I do like that black around the blue. I do appreciate. I do like that color scheme there. So it's not great, but I enjoy it. So
Tishka?
Put a caca, man. What the fuck is this? My stigmatism is acting up now.
Right.
Like I'm like trying to straighten my eyes and just look at it. Yep. Puro caca. Lo siento.
We go to Charlotte FC. This is puro sexo for me. I love it. And it's the Blue Ridge Mountains is the basis of this kit. And I also love purple, and it's my favorite color. So their last year's kit is good. I don't know if you could see it in this where the accents on the purple are little crowns. So, but this
year's... The old one or the new one?
The old one.
Okay.
But the new one, I like it. I like it a lot. Tushka.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's mid. So, puro sexo. I like the water idea and it going up to the armpits. Like for me as a sweater, I sweat a lot and pit out quite a bit. So it'd be cool to have something kind of built into the design that can cover that up. And I like that. So they're like, oh, dude, he's sweating a lot. No, it's just the design, bro. Like, dude, chill. He's dry as fuck. Yeah, I like it. I like the old one too.
Mm.
Cool color combo.
And Josh?
I mean, if you can make the architecture of a pool work, 'cause it's like, oh, shallow end, mid, like 5 foot, deep end, 12 foot. There it is. Like if you or a wave pool, like that's the first thing that came to mind. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
I know where it's a 3 foot. I know where it's 5, 6, and I know where it's 12. I know it's where it is in the pool, but it kind of works. But yeah, I just couldn't. I can't. That was the first thing that came to mind. I was like, oh, it's
Yeah,
a
I
wave
like
pool.
it. It's safe. I mean, you get it for a
Mhm.
kid, and theirs is going to be, a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you just kind of know, like, hey, whenever it gets to this color, just back up, just chill. Just chill.
And when you do watch I would say watch the video for this one because it's very nature and it goes from like the ocean and the Carolinas all the way to the mountains. So that's what the kit is based off of. So I like that video because it was very nature.
Blue Ridge Mountain,
Blue
down
Ridge
in Golden River. Is that like the field, or is that just a wrinkle in the middle of the shirt or the jersey?
It's a wrinkle.
Okay, I know there's wrinkles, so I'm just like, it kind of looks like an outline of like a field or something. So,
I mean, it looks like a thumbprint to me, as far as like kind of like the curved lines. Yeah.
And now we go to Chicago Fire. Josh.
That's a lot of red. Oh my gosh, that just punched me in the face.
They brought back the red.
Oh, they did. I mean,
All of it.
I just put Taco Bell Fire, and you've got it. That's the Taco Bell Fire pack. But you can't miss them. And you're not. Hey, as far as product placement, Carvana is definitely getting their money's worth because that thing sticks out with all the red around it. So as far as making sure your sponsor gets their money's worth, Fire.
So would you say then, Josh, is this puro sexo for you?
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to really screw up red. I know that there might be a little too much red, but as far as if I'm making a less is more kit where you want to highlight the people who keep the lights on, this is the best one that I've seen so far.
Yeah. How about for you, Tishka?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they got all the red. They cut it all. I love red. This feels like an obnoxious red.
Yeah.
To agree. Of course, there's someone from wearing this one, and this is about as obnoxious as it gets, boys. Yeah. No, I feel like they broke their chest and they got bandaged up by Carvana, just kind of like wrapped around to kind of keep the rib cage together. Almost like Bruce Willis in Die Hard. Pura caca. I'm not even gonna go mid with it. Pura caca.
I like last year's kit more. Around the left.
I think
down.
what hurts it is like all the branding
comparison.
around the kit. It
Is also red.
is also red, so you're just getting like abundance of red. I think if you put maybe some put in like black with white logos, it would probably make that kit pop a little bit more than just red.
But then how could you be por siempre rojo, which means always red?
I mean, the jersey's red.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it does look like the picture's blown out.
Yeah.
Because of on the lower part. So, I mean, and it's a design trend. I mean, as far as the promotion, they're going to kind of, this kind of old school, like 90s kind of look, and just a lot of saturation. Just too much. But yeah, compared to the last year's kit or the other one, yeah, definitely pales in comparison.
And then we go to the Colorado Rapids.
Ooh.
I will give my thoughts after Josh and Tishka. I'm going to go to Josh first.
Is it supposed to look like the Rapids or something? Is that that's what they were going with?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not big on this checker design right now.
Yeah. Also, there's nothing there, guys. I tried to go cross-eyed.
Yeah.
And pull back,
yeah, it's true.
Just to see what the picture was on the Choose Your Own Adventure book.
Shout out to Mallrats. He eventually sees the boat. I do.
Yeah. Did not see the boat in that one.
Pura caca for me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And
I would say mid, but yeah, go sorry.
And last year's too, is not completely pura caca, but it's more on the pura caca side of mid for me as well. So Colorado Rapids, failing 2 years in a row.
Yeah, get a new designer. Same promotional style to a T, just not all red, right? I mean, if you go back to the other one, looks like they use the same design company.
And then Columbus Crew. I don't know if they're calling it their Charlie Brown kits, but I'm calling it their Charlie Brown kits. This is last year's winner coming out all Charlie Brown. Tishka, thoughts?
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, as long as the celebration dance is them doing the Charlie Brown, I'm down for it. You know, the other one I think is dope as fuck.
Yeah.
As far as the older one.
The other one is Puro Sexo.
Dude, it's so good.
Puro Sexo. This one's not mid. So I had to say Puro Sexo for the 3 category, but it's like in between.
Josh?
Again, it's because there's so much yellow. And
it's the promotion.
It's the promotion. I think this kit will work. I just need to see it not in this promotion.
With a black background.
Yeah. Because I still don't like it as good as the former year, but I think it would work if my eyes weren't hurting looking at all this yellow.
Right. I feel it. And the people who did the promotion, this is all from MLS too. So
yeah. I mean, you can tell there's a standard.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And they literally only didn't do it for 2 teams, mine and the new team. Every other team, I don't know if they forgot about us or what.
I'm pretty sure your crew was like, nah, we're fucking good. Thanks, but no thanks. Like, we'll do our own way better branding and promotion of our kits.
Right. So now we go to DC United. Yeah. I loved last year's, although I wish last year's pink was a little like more defined because that's their cherry blossom kit. This one is a black kit, so I'm gonna like it because it's black, but it could be better. But it's not bad. I think it's on the more of the Puro Sexo side of mid for me. Josh.
It's red. It's black. I have no clue what Guild House is. Apparently they like the north direction. But no, I do like that crest too. I do like that. At least from the I haven't really looked at it visually, but I don't know. I'm still like I don't understand the checkerboard type thing going on. But you put that black with those red stripes on the shoulders. I like that. So anything red and black, I enjoy.
Tishka.
Sorry, you're just looking at it. The Puro Sexo for sure. On that 3 tier. I mean,
a guide house, not guild house.
Again, like what, Gilly House.
Gully Squad.
With a little bit of the wave. I mean, I would like to see a better picture that actually shows the detail. Like, I mean, give me the up close shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's see the fucking threads and the fibers, man, because that's a part of it. But yeah, from here, I mean, definitely.
And this is actually a good promotion. They're red. That makes the black pop.
Accents it. Yeah. At the red spot. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I jumped over. I got a little surprise for you guys. I'm going to make some of these better. I'm going to do a quick job and make them way better. But like, this is how you should do it, guys. As long as I can make it work.
And now to Josh's favorite team, FC Cincinnati. So I'm going to throw it to Josh first because he loves this team so much.
All right. Well, what's the categories again?
Puro Sexo, mid, or Pura Caca.
Well, I'm not even going to give it Pura Caca. I'm going to give it Cincinnati. Okay. This is how just ugly this thing is. All right. I just don't like it at all.
The city of Cincinnati?
No, I'm a Reds fan, which makes this whole bit hilarious. But I just that orange, it just suffocates me on how ugly that color orange is. I get on with Tennessee fans here. It's that dumb puke orange that every time I look at it, it just doesn't do it for me. And then that white on top of the puke orange, no. So can't. It's not even me doing a bit. This just looks ugly.
It is Puro Sexo for me, only because of one thing: the cuffs. The cuffs, the lining around, like it does it for me. I like that design. Like everything else is very simple and mid, but you add that little design on the cuffs. I like it. Tishka.
Yeah, I mean, I like it enough to make it mid, but not enough. I mean, because yeah, like you said, like it's the trim. Would still like to see a closer shot of exactly what does that look like, and then what's the meaning, what's the intent, what does it represent for the city, for the team, for anybody.
That they're
Like, is there
trash.
any fucking meaning to some of this, or is it just random colors? You know. And now that we have AI, AI's just regenerating a bunch of bullshit. So to me, it's lazy. That's why it's a mid, but it's not Boracaka.
And on the
like
pages,
they're lazy.
And as we saw with Watkey's going in about the New England Revolution kit, the Boston Tea Party kit, they do come out with like the reasoning why they do it on their pages. Sometimes though, you're like, was that really the reason, or did you just come up with some bullshit?
Yep.
Another thing I noticed is on all the other ones, I took the home and away off of it, but I forgot to do that here for FC Cincinnati. So you know, the new kit is the away kit.
Oh, okay.
I like how the Mercy Health at least got their money's worth. This one, just based off of the promotion, it's just like it'll be limit space.
Yeah,
Compared
and honestly,
to like the other places.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say honestly, I wouldn't have been able to tell the difference because apparently nobody gives a shit about common color schemes. They just pick whatever they want for whatever. I mean, at least these guys are sticking with the core color concept, but yeah, just mid. It's kind of lazy.
And now we go to FC Dallas, which both years, Burakaga, just Burakaga, Tishka.
What the fuck?
I mean, I can kind of dig the crosshatch maybe, but the old one, yeah, Porokaka. This one, just mid. I want to see how it's worn, not just how it's laid out. I want to see how it's worn and with everything else on the field, because some of this could be like a cool visual effect at a certain distance, but when it's flat on a table, you don't really know. And then also we're not even, again, just 3 shots, guys. This shot, great. Get a fucking close up and then get one of like the actual people wearing it. I mean, they have it here, but also they blow out the freaking, they distort the image.
Yeah.
Because there's no red like right on the chest, but then it goes to blue, and it's like, all right, that's not even the same thing, guys. Like,
and I will say they have those shots on each like individual page for each team, but yeah, these are the MLS promotions. Yeah, the one that we're looking at. I feel like this is gonna look cool on the field on person, but when you are up close to them, it looks like gaga. So, and I hated last year's as well. Josh.
If I'm a betting man, I am not betting on FC Dallas to do anything this year because they didn't even put their own player on the promotion. They put some random gamer on the promotion.
Yeah.
Like
yeah. One of the other ones had a female soccer player or a model or something on that one too. Yeah, but and maybe there's a bit of meaning for the kid, you know. Maybe that's the local that won the FIFA challenge or something, but I don't know. Communicate that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with Tushka. Is the fact that like literally it's all most of these is probably because of the background of the jersey doesn't make it pop right. This one definitely just distorts the crap out of it. Whereas this one, I'm with Tushka 1000%. Like I want to see it in a different layout, maybe worn on the field, and I'll have a different opinion about it. But right now, this thing looks ugly.
Now we go to Houston Dynamo.
It's Houston. They suck. They're going to
lose. Josh?
As much as I don't like that orange that I said, at least the purple, I don't mind a purple on it, but it's as mid as you can possibly get. There's just nothing about it. It's just purple, orange, put MD Anderson / out cancer, because you know their whole promotion of like, you know, taking away cancer center. But I mean, just put their put Adidas sponsor, crest, Apple TV, purple, orange, call it a day. I mean, it's just there's nothing they try to do with it because they were just like, screw it, just put what pays us money to keep the lights on and call it a day. So it's either just crappy because I just feel like there's no real thought behind it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty mid too. Tishka.
An initial reaction, I like the color combo and the contrast, but then everything's freaking blown out with these photos and images. So I can't trust it.
Right.
I don't know if it looks that dope because we don't really have a good shot of it. Like if it's an actual gradient from like blue to that purple, I kind of dig it. If that's just, it being,
I feel like that's just
white
lighting.
balance being too much as far as lighting. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. So, but it's Houston. Fuck them. Down with the Dynamo.
I mean, low-key, Houston Dynamo beat us in U.S. Open Cup last year. So, I mean, I'm down with that sentiment.
Yeah, they cheated.
I'm glad that Tushka and I have teams that we just despise.
We hate already.
That we hate already.
For no valid reason.
No valid reason.
We do hate.
This is Inter Miami's. Obviously, they did not get the MLS promotion, so I went to our actual page, and our kit's called Togetherness. But thoughts on it? Because obviously, this is the best kit ever. If you're asking me, as an Inter Miami fan, no, not really. But Tushka, Josh, thoughts on the Inter Miami kit?
Tushka, go ahead.
It's mid. I mean, I like the meaning behind it with the promo video and everything we got. But I mean, is that cotton candy pink? I mean,
it's a brighter pink than last year's. Last year was a very lighter pink.
Okay, so last year was a little more pastel or something.
Yeah.
But this is the championship pink for you all. So I mean, I like it mid. I like the black with the pink accents better for the older kit.
I just want that Dolphins kit so bad.
I know you do. I know you do.
Well, shout out to breast cancer awareness. Shout out to the K-pop band Blackpink. That's all I got for pop culture references that involve this kit. Kit's fine. I like the black and with the pink highlights more than the pink with the black. But just black pops a lot better when you have certain colors with it. So that's why.
And you don't see it because you don't see the full kit, but at the bottom it has the club motto, freedom to dream, libertad para soñar. It's both in English and Spanish on the kit, which I like because this is definitely a community that speaks Spanglish. So I like that they have it for both languages on our team. But LA Galaxy, pura caca. Last year's was puro sexo because of the cuffs, but this one, pura caca. Tishka?
Sorry, I'm in Photoshop. Oh God, Herbalife. Oh, good Lord, do I get a shake and tea, or actually? Is because of their laws and the way they sell things. You actually are not buying a tea or a shake. You're paying for a daily membership to the club. That's how they got away with selling product and not really having to adhere to a whole lot of health code. So anyways, yeah, pura caca. Muy mal. Not great. Not delicioso. That's the extent of my Spanish, guys. You can tell by the enunciation of it all. But I mean, the one stripe and the thought of maybe like having a perspective shift is kind of cool. Just not implemented as much. And honestly, if it was a lot lighter or faded out, so that it does, because whenever you're trying to read the brand name, which is the whole point of them, really. I mean, you're playing the game, but that's the person paying for everything. You want to be able to read it a little bit easier. And for me, my astigmatism, not jive.
Yeah, and I just don't like the yellow on white. Like, if you're gonna have a white kit, then like the stripes need to be black or something or a darker color. But Josh, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm with Tishka with the lines. It's like the lines is a cool idea, but it takes away from the people that keep the lights on type of thing. So, but you also know like those videos of people like that punch like those artists that like punch a hole in a paint can on a string and just push it, and it like just makes a cool design, just like because of the drip of the paint. This is kind of what it did to me. It was like some guy just like pushed a paint bucket and just let it like do its like swing back and forth, and then stopped, put Herbalife, and then just kept going. And with the paint bucket to make the lines. But yeah, if you're gonna do white, you gotta put the right combo, and this just does not do it.
And another thing I don't like about this, which like you could barely see on here, is they make one of the stars yellow and the rest of them white on this kit because they're 5 stars they've won 5 times.
All right.
And it just makes it look from like far away that like, oh, you've only won once. It looks like 1 star instead of 5. So like make the stars all the same color.
Yeah. Because that one is just accented for some reason. That's weird. I mean, is there something significant with that? I mean, is that the 5th one or is that the 3rd one? You know, like what's the meaning behind that shit?
We're just gonna make one of the stars yellow for whatever reason, and the rest of them white on a white kit.
Yeah. Speaking of yellow, kind of improved on the design a little bit in this kind of short time. Go ahead and share. I think it may automatically bring it up.
Probably will.
But there we go. Already looks better. Looks so much better, man. Now I want to buy the kit, bro.
Right.
And that's so freaking hard. You guys had to make it so saturated and even come up on the same color that it bled into it that I had to like create parts of the jersey just to fill it in, guys. Come on, man. You gotta have those stark contrasting lines. So that way people can actually see what the fuck it is. Add a shadow to the image. I don't care. Bold it, you know. But
This is the kit that Linus thought was the Great Pumpkin.
But yeah.
And to the other LAFC, we saw this kid. We already talked about how puro sexo this kid is.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them are good. BOFUM.
No.
Both of them.
Both of them.
I mean, according to you two, I think last year's is pura caca, but this year's puro sexo.
No.
I liked it. I just got that camo look, and you know I'm southern as hell. So
yeah, actually, to me, it looks more like tie dye, but just with a one color that's very similar to the other one.
Yeah.
So it's subtle, like in that way. I just like the texture.
Smoke.
It's original.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smoke too, but put a sexo, man. The new one, god dang,
yeah, so good. And they switched from.
I don't want to compliment LA, but good job.
Really good.
They went from Flex Power Tools to BMO.
Right? Yeah.
Oh man, Benford Tools couldn't do
it. Minnesota United. I love last year's kit. Last year's kit is puro sexo. This year's kit, I don't know how to feel about it.
Right.
I need to see it on the field, but I do like what they're going with. They went Northern Lights last year. They're going the night sky this year. So they got a theme going for them. And I like that they are sticking to this theme. But last year's is puro sexo. What do you guys think?
I like that they are trying something. I don't think they hit a bullseye with it, but they did hit the target. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So I like a cool starry night. It's not starry night, but you get what I'm saying. Design. So, and you know, black white with a little hint of the blue in the skyline and stuff like that. I don't mind it. I understand. Some people think that it's ugly just because they feel like they're trying too much, but at least they're trying something.
Does she?
Yeah. I mean, okay. Why the night sky? I mean, everybody's got the fucking sky, dude. Minnesota, you're not special. You think you're the only one with a night sky? Come on, bro. We all got them, but no, you got to incorporate the color, like Josh was saying somehow. I just think that it almost looks incomplete when they're disconnected like that. And then also, what the fuck is it? Is it supposed to be a galaxy? Is it supposed to be clouds? I mean, like it's abstract enough that it's confusing and not really impactful. Kind of leaves more questions. But I mean, I would have it maybe off more to the side or something, or have it, kind of go along with the trim. Just to kind of bring in a little bit of space element or something. But yeah, mid. Let's say mid.
It's cumulonimbus.
Yeah. Midness.
Right.
Yeah.
But I will say, last year's Puro Sexo. That's a good kit.
Yeah,
not bad.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Nashville, which last year they had the black and silver instead of the black and gold.
Yeah.
This, they are a yellow team.
Okay.
So it is mid for me. But Josh, you live in Nashville,
right? So that's I will highlight this because this came on the news today. So the Nashville patch and like the 615 patch, they're also coming out with patches for every like little town in it. So like Hermitage, Spring Hill, and stuff like that. So they're going to have different patches on there. So like different fans of that area can do that. So that's a cool thought. Again, kind of what me and Tishka have been saying throughout this whole thing is just the behind, like the whole layout. It just doesn't make the jersey pop the way you would want it to. But I've seen this kit since they started. It doesn't feel like it's fine. It's as mid as it can get. But I did like that they are going to highlight in different patches, different little towns around the whole area of Nashville.
Greater Nashville area.
So I do like that they're doing that. And it's like 20 or so patches that they're doing. It's pretty cool. But with that like 615 Nashville layout with that white and blue and so highlights of it. So I will just tip of the cap to that part. But as far as the overall kit, it's fine.
Hey, my phone number starts with a 615. But Tishka, that's on this Nashville kit.
Yeah, I'm from the 580. Older ones are definitely better than the new. I like the blue trim, like the thin blue, kind of sides. Kind of a little bit of the bar, but it's like, I don't know. I feel like they could have just continued up into it and then maybe just had yellow, kind of streaks or, the 3 Adidas lines. But I'd say mid.
Yeah.
Like it's getting close, but also at the same time, I mean, I need to see somebody wear it other than Beardsley McGee.
Hey, that's Dale. He's a saint. You better not talk to him. I don't know. I have no clue who that is. That's Blue. Yeah. That's my boy Blue. That's Blue.
Yeah.
Now we talked about this already, the Boston Tea Party kit. So we talked, but if you want to talk about also last year's, which is
that's terrible.
Gross.
Pura-caca.
Yeah, but, I kind of vomited in my mouth just now.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Yeah, Pura-caca, but a sexo for the new one, man.
Yeah,
I really like it.
I mean, I dig it, especially since we got to see a lot of the details.
Yes.
There, you don't see it.
Hey,
nope.
No, we got the history lesson based off of 45 minutes of Wikipedia research.
Almost an hour. NYCFC. Both of these kits are puro sexo to me. I love them. This is great. Josh, your thoughts?
Yeah, I just first thought the way they blended all that turquoise and orange together. See, this is how you're supposed to do it, Cincinnati. Learn some lessons. I mean, Jesus, this is how you use that puke orange. Okay, it works. So this is really good. I really like both kits, but this one's I really like the black with the other two colors on each side. That's solid stuff. Really good.
Tishka.
Yeah, it's a Jose Canseco for me on both of those. I mean, Puro Sexo.
Jose Canseco, Pat? Tell me you didn't pay money for this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, both of them are fire.
Yeah.
Dude, that older one is probably my favorite that we've seen yet. Blends real well. And then with this one being kind of the bold and stark contrast.
Yeah.
For them to be able to kind of do a vertical split and it still looked like one cohesive thought
Yeah.
Right.
design. Pretty fucking, I mean, tip of the cap to them on that.
Yeah, because I mean, with the
I like
Adidas
when
and-
Fulham
Yeah.
did it. I like when
If they
Fulham
had-
did it for their kits this year in the English Premier League, and I like New York City FC doing it this year. I like that trend.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, shout out. I just when Tushka said that too, I was looking at the shoulders. I didn't realize they did the Adidas and their crest,
Yeah.
different colors, and it just blend. And it typically, like you said, that shouldn't work. This works because of that black.
Mhm.
Yeah, and really, it's the lettering too. I mean, like with the
Yeah.
logo. Because if you kind of take that away and you have just the Adidas and the crest, it would still work, but it would still just have this hard line mentally. But with them kind of crossing over with the orange and then the lower blue, doing it 50-50 or really kind of 70-30 kind of split, your brain doesn't have to work too hard to make that smooth transition from one side to the other. So, honestly, I think the best one so far.
Yep,
I think the best one.
So pretty much, even though we don't like the coastal elites here, we've liked the coastal elites with their kids.
But still suck at Houston.
Last year's kit,
Yeah.
pura caca.
Whoa.
This year's kit, I don't know how to feel about it. I think I need to see it even more on. Like I saw it on the video, but still, I don't know how to feel.
It looked better on the video.
The video definitely made it look better.
Again, marketing. If you're trying to promote a fucking item, don't distort the shit out of the item. Fuck. Because it looked better in the video with less saturation and everything, but with this image, pura caca.
But yeah, we could talk about last year's is straight pura caca.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
It looks like a dirty shirt. It doesn't look like
Yeah.
a textured shirt. It just looks fucking dirty.
Last year's kit looked like my bracket.
Was good.
That was good. That was good. For Llorando City, I'm obligated to hate this team and this kit, even though like purple's my favorite color and low key I like last year's kit. But this year, mid, but because it's Llorando City, it is pura caca. I do like the new badge, but pura caca.
Last year's kit was awesome. That I really like that.
Yeah.
Obviously it's Louisville colors as well because they were that started through Orlando, which is why my hate of Cincinnati is because I think Louisville's a better team than Cincinnati. Yes, I'll say that. I don't care. But this new one is, the crest is really good though. So the badge, crest, whatever you want to call it. But I just too much. That red with the white trim, and then they're trying to put some purple in there. It's just too much.
And why they brought orange in? Like orange is not one of their colors, but
I guess it is orange. It's not red. I don't know, just my eyesight. But yeah, it's trending on the pura caca to mid. It's like right in the. It's like a D, basically.
La Florida es rosa y negro, not purple. Tishka, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's pura caca, man. Especially compared to the old one.
Yeah.
It's like, man, you guys took a huge step back.
Huge dump.
Yeah. But also, speaking of
huge,
I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Philadelphia, he missed in when you have the Simpsons kit last year. They did not brand it as a Simpsons kit, but everyone else branded it as the Simpson Clouds. But Josh, your thoughts on this year's new one?
I don't know. I'm just laughing at the fact that they're sponsored by Bimbo. I think that's just hilarious. I don't understand the design right down the middle, but it's good. I don't think it's terrible. It's definitely better than the Orlando one. Oh God, that Orlando one's not good. This one's at least. This is one I think will do well in the field.
Yeah.
I think this is one that will do on the field. So it's not awesome or anything like that. But I do think it's going to do very well as far as when you actually see it in person or at least on television or out and about. So I would put it. I give it a solid C plus B minus. That's where I'm gonna do it, not just straight up mid.
What do you think of last year's Simpsons clouds?
Now you got the Simpsons theme song. It's like I like this year's design better than last year's design.
Yeah. The Portland Timbers. This just makes me think of Christmas.
All right. I want you to, while I'm talking about this, pull up the Oregon Ducks basketball court, because that's what this kit looks like. So while I'm sitting here doing a diatribe of it and like telling you just look up the Oregon Ducks basketball court, and this is what this kit is, because it's basically like a bunch of trees that like circle like the middle of the court. So this is what this reminds me of on that. I liked last year's kit better with like the kind of the Irish looking, like I don't know, just that. But yeah, that's the plaid. Yes, thank you. But yeah, that's exactly what this kit reminds me of. Is like the court,
right?
There, and if you and it's every time it's hard to watch the Oregon Ducks play on television.
Yeah.
Hey Justin. But yeah, it's fine. Like I said, I get where they're going with it with their timbers, so they're putting the tree design in there. So it's good there.
It feels Christmassy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's that like light mint kind of blue. Looks cold. White with the trees. But if it was weed leaves,
yeah,
I mean that'd be pretty dope.
I mean, I think it's legal in Oregon, right?
Oh yeah, it's been legal in Portland, Oregon for a while.
And this is the other one when I spoke about the Charlotte video being very nature. This video is also very heavy in nature. So they're out in the forest. It's a cool video.
Yeah. Nice. Yo, Pecan Man, right?
Real Salt Lake.
Yeah. We got Red Chavi in the chat. Okay.
Yeah. And
what's up, y'all? Yo, we're going viral on Twitch, y'all.
Pecan Naaman? I think if I pronounced that.
Hello.
Pecan Man.
Yeah. Thoughts on the new Texans jersey? Are y'all talking about the Timberwolves?
Not football or basketball. We're talking about soccer.
Yeah, we're talking MLS kits. All the kits dropped last week, so maybe we'll talk some other like.
By the way, I put a sexo for both of the Portland ones.
Timberwolves are doing well though, so I will say that.
Ooh, Sac FC. Okay, Sacramento. We
probably
got that one coming up, right?
Yeah, we got that one coming up.
Sacramento FC is in the USL, not MLS.
Okay,
but they did make it to the final and lost to Orlando in the U.S. Open Cup a few years ago. So they're a team that people like know because of the U.S. Open Cup. I agree. They should have been in the MLS.
So should Louisville. That's why I hate Cincinnati.
That's the first time I've heard that. That's weird.
That's the first time they've heard it. That's why I'm repeating myself for the 13th time.
I know. It's your bit now. I mean,
I gotta own it.
We talked about Atlanta earlier, saying the ATL ones was trash. So he's saying pura caca for Atlanta. But here on Real Salt Lake, thoughts on this one, Tishka?
Yeah, Atlanta was definitely trash. Sorry, I was looking back at the. I like it. I like it better than mid. So put a sexo. I mean, even the old one looks like it has a little bit of texture, or I don't know if that's just the way the light's kind of hitting it. But this one, I mean, it feels like a little multi-dimensional Charlie Brown, and I'm here for it.
I think those are the mountains.
Yeah, it still has that kind of feel, like right at the same spot.
Yeah, Josh, your thoughts?
It kind of getting a. I don't know why I thought of Barcelona, but yes, I was looking at the mountains, but it does give me like a stock market looking graphic.
Yeah, it does.
With the lines are kind of going up and stuff. It looks like a stock market thing. But no, I think that there's a lot going on here, but everything works for what it needs to do. I don't think compared to what we've seen so far, I do enjoy what I'm looking at.
Looks like a Euro jersey. Yeah. That's why he said Barcelona there.
Yeah.
Also, what's y'all's Taco Bell order?
It's you got to have a cheesy gordita crunch. and a couple of hard shell tacos. I'm a hard shell taco guy, not a soft shell taco guy. And then, you can always do a Baja Blast if you don't have drinks at home. But you got to rock with Baja Blast. Shout out to Mountain Dew. They're finally releasing it, which they'll probably desaturate the market with that. And then you got to end with a chicken quesadilla. So that's kind of where I'm at. Sometimes a 5-layer beef burrito if I'm feeling it, but mainly cheesy gordita crunch is a must in any order.
Thank you for your Taco Bell.
I was gonna say, did you read off the whole menu? Yeah. Mine it's not there anymore. Grilled stuffed burrito. Bring
Yeah.
that shit back, man. I mean, I know there's another burrito there that's the same, but nah.
San Diego FC.
Or do they? Well, they're new. So
They're-
welcome to the
they're-
league.
I'd say
We
this
know
one's mid.
shit. We know.
This one's
Yeah,
mid.
this one's mid.
I
They're
feel a
sponsored.
little sexo on this one.
San Diego FC. Are
Because
they sponsored? Are they sponsored by the
guy?
Right? No, it's just the Riddler. That's
Depends.
just one. It's just the Riddler, and you answer it like if he can't figure out to solve the riddle
Right.
by the end of 90 minutes, then they win the game. Like I just,
So
What the fuck?
I mean, I can understand why they didn't do a graphic for Inter Miami, my team, because we released our kit super early because Messi and our global world tour where we're losing everywhere we go, except for Hong Kong, and we tied El Salvador. But still, like losing everywhere we go. San Diego, they're a new team. Where's their kits?
I don't know. I mean, is this? No.
nope.
Is that it?
That might be it.
I can't. Footy headlines, a lot of times their stuff is fake.
Okay.
So
AI.
I saw that and I was just
it
like,
looks
I-
rendered, but
yeah, I
is that their
saw
logo
that.
at least or badge?
That is their logo,
Okay. Yeah.
which is a
That's dope.
transformer. People like joked about
dude.
that logo. Like
Michael Bay is proud of San Diego.
there was so many like fan San Diego like badges that they made that looked so much better than this, and then they came out with this, and I got dragged for a few weeks. But yeah, San Diego, I would like to know what your kit looks like.
Come on.
But we'll find out.
Show us the proof. We want to see receipts, man. Come on, let's go.
I've got Anchorman stuck in my head now, but we can
Yeah.
move on from San Diego.
I was thinking more like show the tax documents.
San Jose, we talked about great video, very mid kit.
Yeah, they're sponsored by Front. Wouldn't be Intermedia is probably going to get hit with tax evasion here the next couple years. So just take their sponsorship for as long as you can. I do kind of dig the Quaker logo from the the original
old school one.
I do enjoy their retro logo that they're going with. So on that, but yeah, it's pretty mid. But yeah, of those two things, that's what stuck out to me is the fact that they're sponsored by Front and the logo's cool.
Josh catching some strays here.
Yeah.
Just all right. Yeah, well, just
He's sorry too.
and Tushka catching some strays here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Average is shit, man. Yeah.
I mean, if you go back to earlier in the video when we end this, and you want to go back, you can hear the jersey that he was trying to get. That.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I was trying to get a Winchester, James Winchester. He's a Choctaw tribal member. I'm Choctaw, so I'm part of the same tribe, and wanted to rep the dude, but unfortunately they had like smalls and 3X, so had to go with the one that we knew was going to be in stock. But yeah, no, it's definitely mid jerseys, but put a sexo rings.
And then he's saying the Quakes are trash.
They probably are.
Yeah.
Just so you know, for those who just joining us, me and Tishka have watched so much no MLS. So
yeah, literally like minutes,
yes.
minutes of MLS.
Minutes, and it's highlights.
Yeah,
I'm the soccer fan of the three of us.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Dude, those old kits are dope.
Those
Holy
old kits
shit.
are dope.
Fucking dragon looking shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's they had a Bruce Lee kit last year, so that's their Bruce Lee kit.
Yeah. Okay, so this one looks better at a distance than it did in the video, like up close. Still gonna go mid on that.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing that stuck out to me is their new badge crest, whatever it's called, with their highlight, the 1974. With that, but yeah, their kid from last year. I got Game of Thrones theme song stuck in my head. Like that should have been their intro video.
Wiener.
Yeah, wiener. Right.
Hey.
Oh, he's a sounder.
AT Sounder fan.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, sound off, man. What in the chat? What do you think of your kits?
Yeah.
The thing that I found weird about this, and obviously we haven't seen it, is the blue shorts.
It's a goon too. Hell yeah.
It should be green. It should be like green to green. The blue shorts, it feels weird. But we obviously don't see that here. But
it's too camouflaged.
Yeah. Sporting KC.
Oh yeah, dude.
Tushka's team.
At Argyle. Look like we're going to some kind of a middle school dance with a bunch of preps. No, dude, the color's dope as shit.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a gunmetal blue. I mean, that looks fucking badass. The Argyle is cool. Maybe it's a little more subtle. Maybe just kind of blend it in a bit, but hey, it's better than our freaking pirate navy compass.
The hoops
from last year. Yeah.
Like I just kind of going back to it real quick. I just now looked at it from a distance. The only bad joke I can think of is that that's a really hard ski slope to go to with all those black diamonds on it. So that's like the only thing that came in. ATK, yeah, Casey can't decide what state they are. Yeah,
it's Missouri, bud.
It's Missouri. Yeah. And we said before, suck it, Topeka. So
yeah, suck it, Topeka. But no, but here's a little bit of history. It is Missouri. That's where the first Kansas City was. But we're also so freaking great that we got to take up 2 states, bro. So just get used to it. Sorry about your life.
It sucks because he's right now.
Now, Seattle's dope, though. I mean, if you're actually from Seattle.
Yeah.
Love the place, man.
St. Louis City, the number 1 seed that's Sporting Kansas City beat.
Yeah. Yeah, St. Louis, you may need to move to LA with this one because that's Porcaca.
Yeah.
I think both years, really.
The only
I want to try to support the old one a little bit, but no.
And because they were a new team last year, they had 2 ones from last year, but obviously they're only keeping one of them for their home kit.
Yeah.
This away kit is so much better than their away kit last year.
Yeah.
And I like the inverse badge. So it's kind of like, obviously you're not seeing it. So by comparison, this is better. But yeah.
Oh, right. Great. Yeah. Because this is the one that didn't have the old one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, from dog food to dog shit.
You know what's missing is they just need to have like the peppermint girls in hospitals, because this is what it reminds me of. It's they need to have like peppermint swirls or something like that, because it's so basic it hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toronto FC, both Pura Gaga.
Okay, go back and forth compared between the two.
Let me go. Yeah, I need to. 1 second. 1 second.
Production stuff.
Production
stuff. Yeah, baby.
I got it.
Stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, so Doom.
Yeah, right? Like, pretty much the same thing, just a shittier picture. Like, god dang, what'd you take with the Polaroid? Come on now. Like, it just, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just complaining too much about the production of the promotion, but
yeah.
What a caca.
You could barely see.
I like the old one, though. I like the old ones.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I do like the old one. I don't know. I don't mind it. I can see that working on the field.
I think if the red came down, to the tip.
Yeah, true.
I have seen it on the field. Not good.
Not good. Yeah. Maybe they do like a side stripe.
Mm-hmm. Vancouver Whitecaps, the other.
So, man.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So,
They
Last
nailed it
year's
with this
was mid, but this
They nailed it
year,
with this one.
yeah, I mean, last year, I mean, to me, like high mid. I mean, I kind of dig it just because it's different than the others. I mean, it still kind of has that band, around the main brand, but I think with those additional lines and other texturing, it's good.
and
Dope.
that
Good
is
job,
our
Vancouver.
last Vancouver Whitecaps, our last one there. So
Oh, we did it.
We did
We
it.
just hit it. Holy crap.
We went through all the kits. Cincinnati doesn't need to be in the league.
Yeah. Suck it, Houston.
Yeah.
But thoughts this year overall, if I'm going between what was revealed last year and what was revealed this year, I think they did a better job this year on the kits than last year.
Okay.
There's some good ones, there's some bad ones, and there's a lot of mid. But last year was a lot of bad. So if you go from bad to then mid, maybe next year will be really good. So
Puro sexo.
your
Maybe.
thoughts on the kits overall, Tishka?
Yeah, I mean, for one, it was just cool to see the kids and kind of go through this with you. I mean, would I have taken the time to do this on my own? No. Just being straight up. But yeah, no, it was cool to see what people were doing. As a graphic designer, I kind of like to stay on top of design trends and trying to find new color concepts for branding, etc. And a lot of inspiration in here. Looking at Portland, dude. Dude, I like both of their kits, man. Freaking the new Salt Lake was pretty dope. Philadelphia Union, I think I missed that one to talk with you guys about. Puto Sexo, man. I think that's dope. Just that texture. I mean, almost looks like cross stitching or almost like basket weaving.
How do you feel about the Simpsons clouds of last?
Was that what that? Yeah,
previous year?
Yeah, mid to.
I mean,
Puto
they didn't call it Simpsons clouds, but
right? It's
the
like
fans did.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically kind of like the camouflage pattern, but with blue and kind of like a lighter color that makes it look like clouds. But yeah, no, I mean,
from your memory, who do you think did the best? Because I know you were saying
as far as for the kit itself,
you were saying NYCFC originally.
Yeah, where was theirs? There we go. Man, I mean, just because of the design agility that they kind of did with blending it, like the concept itself is just a fucking banger, man. That's such good designing. I mean, to the extent that like almost, I mean, it's kind of like, hey, here's a new standard of kind of like design. I mean, I don't know, they're probably maybe using it off another one from somewhere else that I don't know of, but no, they were dope. The Revolution, LA. I would love to put Sporting KC in there, but at the same time, man, it looked kind of geeky with the Argyle a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to New York. It's fun. It's fun.
Damn it, that was mine. I really like that.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I really like they do my CFC like both years. Stuck out to me. I really did. Oh crap! What was Vancouver's is really good.
I was shouting out Fulham because they did the two different colors on the Adidas stripes for their home kit this year.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And I do want to shout out Minnesota. I know it's like what everyone has a skyline, understand that, but at least they're not doing just 3 colors. Here you go, design that a lot of teams are doing. So they try, but their try actually like worked for me. So I do want to shout them out for that. And the Columbus crew, once we got the right person to design the background, it worked.
I just closed that too.
I know. Still, once you got the right person to highlight it, and that's the thing is like I think some of these kits will actually be a lot better than we think, just because MLS did such a terrible job presenting with those graphics.
Yeah.
So really,
Yeah.
really truly, the thing that really stuck out to me is that they need to find another marketing team or someone that actually they're going to pay a decent amount of money to do a solid job, and not just destroy their color palette.
It's the design trend though,
Mhm.
to have that kind of saturation. I can't recall exactly what it is, but I think it's brutality or brutal. I can't remember exactly the trend name, but kind of like in the 90s they had that too.
Yeah.
Where just big blocks and repeating and repetition as far as like lettering or but when you're selling a freaking clothing item
Yeah.
or just a product, and if color is a big thing of it, if people want to buy it or not, you may want to get that right first. Like
Yeah.
base it off of actually what is in the photo itself, and then have things that accent it. I mean, you could tell they had a standard doc that they just used, and okay, what's the 2 color codes? Put it in there. And
Right.
because there's some of them, if they just flip the gradient, it would work a little bit better because it'd have contrast at
The
right
red on
spot.
red.
Chicago
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
For me, if I'm gonna be pure fanatic, Air Miami, best kid ever. But this one is my favorite. The old one, Pura Caca. But I like the black and gold. I like gold.
Yeah.
Gold. Yeah. So what's your number 2 though? Would it have been
NYCFC.
NYC? Okay.
Yeah.
Real difference of
I
opinion.
didn't
between
know
the
if it'd
three
be
of us.
Vancouver though, because theirs had kind of the gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the picture, it looks more white than it does gold, like it did in the video.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one was dope as hell too.
That one, so simple works if you have the right colors. If you don't have the right colors, simple doesn't work. Austin FC, looking at you. I mean, I know your team colors are that color, so like I can't like be too mad at it, but still.
Hey, but you know what? You know what you got going for you, Austin FC? You got
The
the
Dillo.
Dillo. You got country and western.
Amarillo Dillo.
And
Shout out to
low-key-
Charlotte. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I was gonna say, and low key for Atlanta United, I didn't know that was an eagle until you said it because I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Yeah, no, but basically the Phoenix. I mean, it's kind of like fire, like a fire
Right.
eagle. But yeah,
We
but shout out to Charlotte FC because that one is I like that one. I think that's pretty dope
Yeah.
too, and it's really fun. So fun, family
And
friendly,
it has meaning.
And yeah, the meaning with it too. What was the meaning again?
The meaning, so they go from because it's the Carolinas.
That's the water level.
You got the sea, and then
Yeah.
you got the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Oh, those mountains.
So,
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, so you're going from the ocean
yeah, going
to
on
the mountains.
Mhm.
Shining
Yeah.
golden river.
Like it though. Yep, still looks good. Good concept, simple, clean, works.
As far as
A purple team that I will accept because I do not accept Llorando City.
and that's my biggest fall off. Is going as far as the year to year. Orlando definitely takes the. What were you thinking? You had whoever designed your old ones needs to design this one because it did not work this year compared to previous.
Which it's funny that MLS is sponsored by Adidas and not Nike, being an American. Where like every team is Adidas. Where like if you go to other leagues, it depends on which team. They might be sponsored by Puma, they might be sponsored by Adidas or Nike or whoever. Whereas this is one of the few leagues where everyone is sponsored by the same.
Well, when it comes to that, so yes, they'll have different sponsors for that club, but a certain brand will make the actual kits themselves. So like for NBA, Adidas used to own the rights to make them all. Now there was obviously they're just now getting to putting sponsorships on jerseys and stuff like that. But Adidas made all their jerseys, and now they just stopped doing it because they realized it was better for them just to sponsor actual athletes because they weren't getting their return on investment just making the jerseys because no one knew it. I think Nike does all of NFL though. So those aren't like, and they're every jerseys. They have to have like one brand that makes them all, but different sponsorships can be put on the jerseys for that.
I was just going because choose the American company, not the German one.
Right.
That
No,
was the main.
I'm with you. I like to. I knew what you were going with, but I was like,
I was making America, but Josh had to come in here with like facts and knowledge.
Right.
What the fuck?
You gotta get back to the rock flag and eagle.
Shout out to the whatever is it the
If you know, you
New
know.
England?
You know.
What is it?
Atlanta United or New England Revolution?
New England Revolution. Shout out to New England Revolution. There. Hey guys, I got a whole history lesson by someone not barely doing under an hour's worth of research.
He looked at the Wikipedia page twice.
Yes.
Guys.
Twice. That link is going to be in the description if you want to go back and watch it. It's hilarious.
But Tushka, where?
Well, sorry. Real quick shout out to DC United, because those kits, when actually like seen a little closer, pretty dope. I like them.
Yep.
But Tushka, where can people follow us if they want to follow us and all that jazz?
Well, don't follow me anywhere, because that's stalking and it's against the law. But you can follow us at Ruckus EV at everything, basically. You can join the Ruckus actually by going to discord.com. Link is below, as well as for our Patreon, patreon.com/RuckusEV. And you can give to us. Like right now, you see me kind of stretching my back. That's because I'm sitting on a shitty chair, guys. Not very conducive to live streaming for 3 hours or doing a whole lot of office work. But anyways, if you want to donate and help us kind of upgrade, because we do have new people getting on the team and varying levels of cameras and lighting and everything else. I mean, you guys see some of your favorite YouTube channels. So the production budget is dope. I mean, it's something insane. And we just need a little bit. So streamlabs.com/RuckusEV/tips is where you can go to kind of help out with that. Anything given is definitely very welcomed. And honestly, just like, subscribe, get in the comments, man. Join the Discord, join the conversations, and let's just keep this thing going in 2024.
Let's do it. Josh, any final words?
It's always great to just talk about sports, even ones that I really don't watch. But anytime I can sit here with you two great people, beautiful people, I guess I will say that we can sit here and go over these, just spend some time, go over the sports stuff or any other type of topics that we may discuss in the future. It's always a great time. And please, everyone that's out there, please, thank you all for tuning in. Comment down there who you think is the best kit. And it's definitely going to be NYC FC, but still, but it's okay. You're up to your opinion. We'd like to hear it.
You're wrong, but still give your opinion.
I mean,
randomly,
Inter Miami. It's Inter Miami.
Or who do you think is going to take it this year? Inter Miami is the odds-on favorite. And also, what's your favorite Taco Bell order? Because apparently that was up to discussion today, and it was fun to go over.
And Joshua, what are some weekly shows that you're doing, just to let people know?
Yeah, so typically on Mondays, we go over our sports stuff. And then on Wednesday, we do Game Dudes. Me and 3 other buddies stream certain games, Divinity Original Sins, and some other indie stuff where it's all co-op. So just join on there. Tell us how bad we are at video games. It's always fun banter there. On Thursdays, we do Ruckus Wrestling. Me and my good friend Justin Toner break down the week that is in wrestling. And if there's a pay-per-view that pops up, especially right now with WrestleMania week, we go over news, all the shows, recaps. We don't do TNA right now, but we will go over news as far as those are concerned. And
so WrestleMania is this week?
No, it's WrestleMania time.
Oh, time.
Elimination Chamber is coming up in Perth, Australia, which will air at 4 a.m. Because of time differences. Wow. So that's going to be one that I will not live stream for that. So yeah, but we probably will live stream WrestleMania. We did live stream Royal Rumble. So we're doing that. And then we've got the random bracket challenge that we're doing pretty much on the weekends. On
with
Saturday.
AA Ron.
With AA Ron. And we basically, he wants 8 movies. We give him, and whoever is, and we basically give him two movies, and he will break them down, and you can put in the comments of why he's totally wrong or anything like that. And it's a
Well,
fun
we
time.
pick it, and then he cusses us out.
Yeah, he cusses us out pretty much.
We make him pick against his favorite children. It's fun.
Yeah. So that's the shows that we've got going on.
Well, thank you there, Josh, and thank you guys for watching and sticking with us, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.
Need some water.
Click it.
I need to click it.
Can you?
Which one? What am I clicking? What am I? Is it that button? Is it this button? Which